Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is the fifth part of my 5-part meditation series, and it's a beautiful cyclical series. You can do this meditation grouping over and over again in a beautiful circle. And I started with this speaking about our soul story and our light energy. And then I moved into our air, east direction, morning kind of energy in the second one. And then we beautifully together moved down facing the south. We did a meditation about fire and our passions, and that one was in mid-afternoon. And then we went to the west, out facing west on a sunset. And there we connected with communication and relationships and all of that amazing watery type of energy. And that was in the evening for the sunset. And so to complete my 5-part series representing great and perfect balance, the balance that we all have within us, it is night. So we've gone from morning, afternoon, evening, and night in our soul story. So that is the beautiful divine matrix of this meditation series. So tonight, I want you to enjoy the sounds of nature, the night sounds. I would like you to find a comfortable place to be. And as we begin, I'd like you to relax into yourself. I want you to become very aware of how unique and interesting night energy is as you relax into your breath further. I want you to feel that the night air is more moist and there's an element of rejuvenation through those dark hours. Different kinds of animals and creatures are awake during the night. And it is unique in its own way in what it represents both physically and emotionally for us. At night, we often are resting and rejuvenating ourselves. But night is also quite symbolic. And so, as I sit in my most magical place, I would like you to find in your mind's eye your most magical place at this moment, whatever that is for you. And in that magical space, feeling the night air around you, I would like you to relax and take a few cleansing breaths. As you breathe in, I want you to breathe in beautiful, healing, limitless light energy. And as you exhale worry and tension. Breathing in love and harmony. And exhaling chaos and fear. One more beautiful breath, breathing in peacefulness and joy. And then I would like you to breathe out any thoughts of anything other than the beautiful moment that you and I are sharing right now. As this meditation begins, I would like you to see yourself in a beautiful, lush forest, walking along a pathway. A rabbit runs across your path. It is night, but it is a night that is fully illuminated by beautiful, magical, dancing fireflies. And you can see even the energy of each and every plant and tree within the space around you. It feels so rich and alive and deep in its nature. And as you walk safely and peacefully further into this rich, wonderful woodland, you hear some giggling and some laughter, happy sounds. And you choose in your mind's eye to sense whether it feels joyful or if you're nervous, and it feels very clear that there is love in this forest and that this forest is full of beautiful, high vibrational friends, all kinds of things. There are beautiful woodland creatures, but there are also gnomes and fairies and other magical woodland creatures in this space. As you go further in, you realize that everything alive is glowing and illuminating the darkened forest. You're aware that this glowing energy is always there. You've just never allowed yourself to see it yet. But now that you're seeing it, you will never forget it. As you go further in, you're following the cute little happy sounds, and you come to an opening in the forest, and there, in front of you, is a gnome. A little old man gnome with a beard that goes all the way down past his belt buckle. He's wearing a blue pointed hat, and next to him is another male gnome, not nearly as old, at least 200 years younger, with a long white beard that goes all the way down to his buckle as well. And he is wearing a red hat. You are comfortable seeing them, and you feel welcome in their space, and you allow yourself to shake their little hands as you reach down, and as you shake their hand, you can feel their love transferring between you both. And as you feel their love and their welcoming energy, you send yours back to them as well, not only from your heart, but also from your touch. They tell you that they want you to come with them and follow them a little further to see their magical spaces. They have a gift for you, and they can't wait to give it to you. They've been holding on to it for a very long time. So as you walk further ahead with them, again, the forest is becoming more and more illuminated. You're seeing fairies and things sparkling and woodland creatures just watching you go by. You trust the gnomes, and they come to the base of the largest tree you have ever seen in your entire life. This tree must be over 1,000 years old. No, indeed, for sure. It must be. And there's a door in the tree that looks like it grew with the tree, as if it's been there for all of those thousands of years. The gnome with the blue hat opens the door for you, and the gnome in the red hat goes down the stairs first, giggling, knowing at the excitement of what you will find in this space. As you go into the base of the largest, most beautiful, magical tree you have ever seen in your life, you go down a beautifully, perfectly, ornately curved staircase. And as you go down those curved stairs, it is illuminated with little magical lanterns going down the corridor, the curved corridor of the ornate wooden staircase. And you go down and down and down, and you can smell the scent of books amazing, old, leather-bound, beautiful books, rich and amazing textured books. And you realize that inside this incredible tree is a massive, awe-taking, huge library. And as you enter that space, as far as you can see, it is the most beautiful library you have ever seen in your life. There are gnomes moving around within the space, looking stuff up. There's a fairy occasionally flittering by. There's two little gnomes playing with a big mouse that obviously they enjoy riding from time to time over to the right. And as you walk in further, you realize in your head, this is incredible. All of these books, all of this information, all of the written truth, all of it, things that even up above on the surface in the world of man have been destroyed. Those beautiful, incredible texts are stored inside the magical tree. You start to get really excited and almost forget that there are gnomes here that are talking to you. You just can't wait to look something up, or maybe touch some of these books to see what is inside of them all. So much information, so much amazing stuff. But before you can do that, your gentlemen friends, the gnome in the red hat and the gnome in the blue hat, ask you to step out of the library just a little further to see something incredibly beautiful. And so you follow them through the library to a curved, ornate, giant set of double wooden doors. So beautiful, with incredible doorknob on it. And there is no lock on this door, as if you know it is open to everyone if they come to this space. The gnomes are so excited, they each get in front of one of the two doors and they push them open. And as the doors open up, as far as your eyes can see, you can see an amazing, connected, intricate, electric energy of the roots of the trees and the roots of the grasses through the dirt, connecting and pulsating, interwoven, teaching each other everything that they've learned as they grow together. There is no battleground here. They share all that they do in this earthly plane. They send it through communication, through this amazing matrix of sparkling light energy and electronic, high vibrational, coursing, gorgeous energy. This is by far one of the most beautiful things you have ever seen in your life. A luminescent, underground world of love and connection and high vibrational harmony. Everything in this space feels purposeful. As you sit there in this magical space, you see a golden book just resting on one of the bits of root that are glowing. And you know that this is the gift that the gnomes wanted you to have. So you go over to it and you pick it up. And when you do, it feels as though it becomes one with you. Its truth and its power surge through your hands as you touch it. It is a golden book. There is a golden clasp on its side. It feels weightless in your hands as you undo the clasp, you hear a small sound like a song as you open the book, and you feel the wisps of magic on your face, and you know how special this book is, and you know that you have the rest of your life to learn it. This golden book is yours, and you will take it with you as you exit this meditation. You hold that book in your hand and you think of how important this is, and you have so much gratitude and appreciation for the gift you've been given. And you stay a little longer, feeling the energy of this amazing, magical space before standing up and going back into the library. And as you enter the library, you realize this was the book you came here for. All the rest of the books in the library will wait for you to return. This is the one you came for. And you walk through the library, absorbing the truth of all that is there. And as you get to the door of the library you had entered, you look to the two gentlemen gnomes that you came there with. The two gentlemen gnomes tell you that they are not going to escort you out, because from their heart to your heart, they tell you that they know you know the way, and that it is yours to know the way out from inside this space, this earthly womb of life and love that you have entered. You know the way as you knew your way to be born. You can allow yourself to feel that way as you choose to go back up the staircase and out, back up to the surface and out of the large wooden door of the amazing tree. It is powerful, this moment, that you are leaving this space. You are choosing to re-enter the world of man on the surface, out from underneath, from the magical, illuminated, rooted space. As you come out of the door of the most amazing tree, holding your golden book with the golden tassel, the doors disappear back into bark as if they had never been there. And you allow your hand to touch the surface of the tree where the door was, and you feel the bark of this huge, incredible, amazing, wise tree. And as you touch it with your hands, you can feel its love and its age and its rooted depth going into your hands and reminding you of yourself. Oh, yes. Take a moment and allow yourself to stand with this tree, for trees this old sometimes whisper wonderful, loving messages to us. Feel free to take a moment to experience that. And now, you are beautifully touched with a knowing that this tree is here for you whenever you want to visit it. That library of all knowledge, all truth, all history and magic And everything known is inside that space. And you can access it by going into this forest in your mind again, from a place of love, for the door in the magical tree will only open if you come with pure, loving intention. And as you walk out of the forest, you can see again the glowing aura of all that is in that forest and sparkling fairies flying by. And you tell yourself that you will remember and that you will write your story in your golden book from your own personal truth. For this book is worthy of that. But again, from a loving place, it is truly the only way you can scribe in that book. And with that, I would like you to allow yourself to take a few gentle, relaxing breaths, breathing in the knowing of this magical earthly place. And allowing yourself to very, very gently come back into the space that you're in. Happy, excited about your life and where it's going, and relaxed. Thank you, everyone.